Thank you to Moft for sponsoring today's video. Hi everyone, welcome back. So today I'm going to be giving you a guide to digital planning on iPad. This past year I've really fallen in love with digital planning on iPad. I specifically mostly use GoodNotes, but in this video I'm going to try to do like a general overview of digital planning on iPad and just give you some other app suggestions as well, just to get you started on digital planning. And at the end, I'll be giving you some tips and tricks for digital planning. I'll be doing it in GoodNotes, but some of the tips will also apply in whatever digital planning app you decide is best for you. So let's get started. Now, there are many forms of digital planning, like just planning everything out in a calendar, or other apps that I really love is like Notion, which is really great if you want to set up a workspace with literally all aspects of your life. Another option which is similar to Notion is Xtiles, which is also a great option to just create to-do lists and create your own workspace. Structured is a great app if you want to time block your day and if you just want cute widgets that go along with that. And then you obviously have apps that come default with your iPad, like Reminders, which I absolutely love to just organize and write lists and to-do lists and grocery lists. It's a great option as well. But on iPad, when we're talking about digital planning, we're mostly referring to a PDF document like this, which has a bunch of hyperlinks to jump to different pages, and that you usually import into a note-taking app like GoodNotes and fill out with a stylus of your choice. Now, as for my setup that I have here, this is the M4 iPad Pro, the 11-inch version, and I absolutely love this size because I find it's really nice and portable. Then for my stylus of choice, I have here the Apple Pencil Pro, which has some great features which I really love, like for instance the squeeze feature. And then as for my case that I have here, this is actually from today's sponsor, which is Moft. This is the Float Folio case for the iPad, and I absolutely love this case just because of how versatile it is. You can bring it up to eye level in one simple fold, and in this mode, I really love to use this as like a secondary screen to my Mac using the sidecar feature. And I can even connect a keyboard and mouse to the iPad and use it as its own little computer. It's made from Moft's amazing Mauvis vegan leather, and the colors that I have here is Peppermint and Misty Cove. These colors look absolutely amazing, and it also just makes it feel really premium. This case is also super light and portable, which makes it a great companion if you're someone who's on the go and you don't have to worry about adding any more weight to your iPad. The Float Folio case is super adaptable to wherever you are and whatever you're doing. You can use it in this mode here, which is great to slightly prop up your iPad. And I also find this angle really comfortable when I'm watching any type of content on my iPad. And you can also use it like this for a more comfortable angle if you're doing any drawing, writing, or even digital planning like me. Overall, I am just in love with the versatile design of this case. It even has a modular pin holder, which you can remove and use as a ruler if you need it. I find the pen holder really helpful, especially when I'm pulling my iPad in and out of bags, just to prevent losing my Apple Pencil. It also has this corner protection to help prevent the iPad from getting damaged, which is also really great to get some ease of mind. So if you are someone who uses your iPad daily and is looking to level up your iPad experience, I highly recommend getting the Float Folio case. Moft is also running their Black Friday sale throughout the month of November, and they actually offered a $10 discount to give you guys so that you can use that discount code and you can get $10 off. They still have site-wide discounts for the month of November where you can get up to $60 off some of their products. So I will have all the links in the description and the discount code, so you can go ahead and get your products now. I highly recommend buying any of Moft's products. And thank you again so much to Moft for sponsoring today's video. Now, I do highly recommend this form of digital planning if you're looking for a similar experience to the pen on paper feeling. And I find it also just really therapeutic to like decorate my spreads and just put a lot of effort into just making it look cute, which I know is not the most important thing when it comes to digital planning, but it just makes it a more enjoyable experience for me, and it actually does help me stay organized. Now, I just want to cover some apps that I recommend for digital planning, just so you have some options. So first off, obviously we have GoodNotes, which is the one that I always use. I just absolutely love GoodNotes. I love the user interface and the features that it has. But if you're looking for something other than GoodNotes, there are a few options. So first off, one that I always recommend also is Notability. It has a lot of great and similar features to GoodNotes. And also I used this for many years, especially when I was in school, and I used it a lot to take notes. And also it just has a bunch of templates that you can also get from their templates gallery, which also has digital planners included, and it has all the necessary tools that you need for digital planning. So if you want to check out Notability, it's another great option. Another great app is Noteshelf. They have really improved their apps and it just looks amazing. And yeah, it has, again, all the necessary features that you need, and it's just a really great option if you're looking for a digital planning app. And then for an app that I think is free, this is Notes Plus, which is, again, a great digital planning app, and it has a bunch of cool features like squiggly lines and just different types of pens, and I believe it's free, so you can check that out as well. Also, Colornote is a really great app if you're looking for a digital planning app. It also has some great features, especially when it comes to customizing and decorating your planners. But obviously there are hundreds of note-taking apps, especially for iPad, so definitely just playing around. Maybe the app has a free trial if you want to test out the premium features before investing. I just really recommend playing around with these apps, seeing which features works best for you, especially user interface to me is a big thing, how you navigate to certain controls and just how it responds. So highly recommend just testing out the apps before you invest in an app, because there are so many different options. As for what digital planner to use, I will have links in the description of digital planners that I've either used and liked, or just ones that I've seen from people that I know that I also think will be a great option for a lot of people. So we'll have a lot of links in the description if you're interested in checking those out. But usually if I just want to find a digital planner for any type of planning, I usually just go to Etsy. So on Etsy, you can really just search digital planner, and you will see there are so many different ones that come up with different styles. Some of them are more minimal than others. Some of them have a lot of templates, and it's just a really great place to find what you're looking for. There's also a lot of great Instagram users that make content on iPads that also make digital planners. So like I said, those will be linked in the description. But yeah, Etsy is really a great place to search for any type of digital planner. It really just depends on the type of planner you are. For instance, I am someone who really likes a minimal digital planner. I don't like too many templates. I don't like too overwhelming spreads. But I know a lot of people love to have all the different templates and categories and different sections for tasks. So it really just depends on the type of planner that you are. If you've never used a digital planner, what I also recommend is checking out Paper and Roses. She has amazing paid digital planners, which are full digital planners, but she also has here this freebie planner, which is really great if you're looking to get a sense of how it is to use a digital planner and just to see how the layouts are, how you use hyperlinks. It's just a really great option, and I love the things that Chantel does. She has so many different planners. I have a reading journal as well. So yeah, I can 100% recommend using this freebie planner if you're looking just to get into digital planning. And yeah, like I said, she has some great options if you want to buy one after this as well. This is how I actually started using digital planners, is just testing out her template. I'm just popping in here. I realized that I'd never mentioned how to import your digital planners into your digital planning app of choice. So once you've downloaded your digital planner from whatever website you downloaded it from, it will probably be saved in the Files app in Downloads, so just find it wherever you have it saved. And once you've located your digital planner in the Files app, all you need to do is hold down and click on the share option, or you can go into the file and also choose the share option, doesn't really matter. And then just find the app that you want to import the document into. So for instance, you can go here to Notability. I can go directly into GoodNotes. Here we have Colornote, Noteshelf, Notewise, Zinnia, all those apps. You will see they all support this function of just sharing it, and then it will be imported into the app. And also most digital planning apps will have an option for you to import your documents directly from the app. So for instance, in GoodNotes, you click here and choose import, and then you can import your file. In Notability, you can click on new, and then here you will see the option for import, and then you can import your document. Colornote also has the option for import PDF, and then you can import it. So just find the import button in your digital planning app, or just do it directly from the Files app. Click on share and choose your planner app of choice. Now these are all, like I said, digital planners. These have a structure to them, meaning they have like a calendar layout. The lines are already there. You just need to fill it out. But there is another option for this, which is bullet journaling, which is another great option if you're looking for that. You get digital bullet journals on Etsy as well. I'll just quickly show you. This is one that I actually created myself. This was back in like, I think 2020. And this basically is that you just create the spreads yourself, you fill them in yourself, you decorate them yourself, all that. Another option I have here, which I actually got off of Etsy, it was really cheap. It's this one here. Again, this is just the title page that the person created with an index, and then after this you just create your own spreads. I usually use Procreate to create a lot of the spreads. I get stickers and things online, and you basically just fill these out and make them your own. Nothing is structured. You really just create everything yourself. This is really fun, and if I had more time I would love to do this, just because look how cute these look, and you can say that you made them yourself, but these take a lot of time, and a lot more time than just having an already created digital planner, because you have to make these pages yourself and all the designs. But this is also a great option if you're looking for more of a creative outlet alongside of the planning aspect. So I highly recommend checking out bullet journals as well and testing out this method as well. And one of my favorite things about digital planning or just journaling on iPad is that it really doesn't have a structure. There are so many different ways of digital planning or digital journaling that you can do. I use reading journals a lot, which I really love. So this is my reading journal. This again is, like I said, from Paper and Roses. She created this template and I absolutely love the layout of this. You have a bunch of different pages that you can fill out with different things. Like she actually has monthly pages. So if you even want to use this as a digital planner with a reading journal, with the focus being a reading journal, you can even do that, because it has some monthly templates and some blank pages as well that you can just fill out and use. And obviously my favorite part is just the My Library section, where I can write down all the books that I've read, the rating, and I can even just create like cute pages with different stickers and things for each book that I've read. And yeah, I absolutely love reading journaling as well. It's one of my favorite things for digital journaling. The stickers that I have here are from a sticker pack, which I will have linked in the description, but I'll get to that a bit later. I even have this, the Faith book, which is from Create Hard Work. I also have their digital planner at the moment that I'm using, their 2024 to 2025 planner. But what I like about this is something completely different. This is like daily journaling. It has a section for sermon notes, prayer journal, which I actually really love, the Bible studies, if you want to go into depth and write out Bible studies and things like that. They even have a Bible tracker where you can, maybe if you want to read like the Bible in a year or whatever, you can use this Bible tracker as well. And this is just another great option for a journal that you can have in GoodNotes or whatever app you're using. And then of course what I probably use this most for again is just like digital planning in general. This is again from Create Hard Work. This is their 2024-2025 planner, and I absolutely love the design, the layout, everything. It's just really, really cute, and I love to add stickers and everything to it. So now I just want to share with you a few tips and tricks for digital planning, and a lot of these will apply to GoodNotes specifically, but a lot of them will apply to other apps as well, and just in general rule of thumb of using digital planners in a note-taking app. So one of the most important things when it comes to using your digital planner is navigating hyperlinks. Now, for instance, in GoodNotes, when you are writing, you will have this blue bar at the top, and then you can use your pencil tool and write things in. But if you want to use the hyperlinks, there are two ways. You can either hold down on the section that is hyperlinked, and then you will see the option for open link, and it will take you to that page. Or a more easier approach to this is you can just go into reading mode by clicking on this pencil tool here at the top, and then it's in reading mode. So now you can freely just click on hyperlinks and it will just jump to the page that you're clicking on. Even in most digital planners, you will see in the calendar section, if it has like a weekly spreads and everything, a lot of the times either the number on the calendar will be hyperlinked, so you can jump to that page, or the link to the weekly planning will be in like a corner or something. So yeah, I highly recommend just seeing what hyperlinks are in your digital planner and figuring out how your digital planning app works with accessing hyperlinks. A lot of them will just freely let you click on it, and some of them, like GoodNotes, you need to go into a mode or just hold down to access the hyperlink. That just helps in preventing you accidentally clicking on a hyperlink when you don't want to. So that's mostly how you navigate planners. A lot of planners in the front section will have like an index section where you can jump to different pages. A lot of them have like blank pages as well where you can jump to. So this is like a blank section. with a little note paper where you can do whatever you want. You can maybe make this your journal, and they have different sections for that as well. And also usually they have a lot of different templates. So for instance, this planner that I have here, it's this in this section, which says extra pages. And here you can see like note pages that you can use as a template, or they have like weekly templates, daily templates, and live templates. And how you use these, so maybe I want the weekly reflection page. What you can do is you click on these 3 dots here, and then you select copy page. And maybe I want this to be in this week's planning, so I'm gonna jump to this week, which is this week here. And I can add that weekly reflection either before this weekly planning page. I'm gonna do that. So I'm just gonna click on paste page, and you'll see here at the top it says before, after, or last page. So I want this to be before this weekly planning, so I'm gonna click before, and then you're gonna click paste page, and then you have your template right there in your digital planner, and you just slotted it in wherever you needed it to be. So that's how you can use templates. And this is the Paper and Roses planner, her 2024 to 2025 planner. Again, she also has the hyperlinks here at the side with some blank sections. And also she has some templates that you can use, like the reset day list that you can use, or goal setting, things like that you can also use as templates. So yeah, definitely check out if your digital planner that you have has some templates that you can use, and then you just copy and paste them to wherever you want. You can also quickly rearrange and view all the things in your digital planner by clicking on this section here. Again, other digital planner apps will also have this option. You just have to figure out where it is in your app. So clicking here, I can see all the contents of my digital planner, and I can actually from here move things around really easily. I don't recommend shuffling things around too much because you can sometimes break the hyperlinks. So just make sure that if you're rearranging something, it's just like a template that you're using, whatever. But yeah, that is also something you can do to just quickly see your planner, see the pages, and maybe move things around if you need to. I also use the bookmark section. So to create a bookmark, you just click on this little bookmark icon, and then it's a bookmark page. But I use this to bookmark a lot of the templates that I like. So I went through all the templates and bookmarked the ones that I think I would like to use. So now I just have to scroll through all the templates. I can just go to my bookmark section and see the templates that I liked that I can now copy and paste really quickly from there as well. So yeah, for GoodNotes, you have your toolbar here at the top. Most apps have it either at the top or at the side or at the bottom. And it has the pen tool, it has a pencil tool, which is actually new to GoodNotes, which I am really glad they added. Highlighter, lasso tools in any digital note-taking app is absolutely a lifesaver. It means that you can select things. So for instance, if I want to move this, I select it with the lasso, and then I can freely move it around. Usually if you tap on it, it will have some options come up, like I can click here and then I can resize this. For other things, like if I'm selecting like my highlighter, I can change the color right from here. So all my colors will pop up and I can just quickly change it to whatever I want it to be. So I definitely recommend familiarizing yourself with the lasso tool. Like for instance, in GoodNotes, you can choose what you want to select when you're using the lasso tool. So for instance, if I have handwriting, like on this verse here, I have some handwriting that I scribbled over it. If I just want to select the handwriting, I don't want to select the image, I can turn off image. So now when I use my lasso tool, only the handwriting will move and the image will stay in place. I'm still hoping we will have the option to lock layers in the future, but for now, that's not an option. Something that I also love to do is hiding certain parts of templates that I don't want and I don't think I'm gonna find use of, or just wanna customize it to my own style. So for instance, this template actually has a title for November itself, so this is what it looks like. So how you can kind of cover things up like this is you just take a screenshot. So you can either do that in your app. So for instance, in GoodNotes, if I just use my lasso tool and select a section, then it will bring up this option here, which looks like a camera. So you can do that, click on share and copy, and then you can paste that, and then you can just cover up whatever section you want. So if you don't want this monthly section, you can just cover it up and put your own little things in this little corner. So that's how you can cover up things and make the planner work for you more if it's something you want to change. I completely forgot to show you guys the alternative method to these screenshots in GoodNotes. So it's basically the same thing, but you just natively take a screenshot on your iPad and then just crop the section that you want to use. to cover up a section in your planner. So this is helpful if you're doing it in an app like Notability that maybe doesn't have the default screenshot feature. So you just take a screenshot. You don't have to save this to photos. All you need to do is click on Done and select Copy and Delete. And then you can go ahead in whatever app you're using and paste that in, and it will basically do the same thing. You can cover up a section of your planner. Another cool thing that they brought to GoodNotes is the ability to bring to front or send to back. So for instance, if I first added this text and then I decided to cover up with the screenshots, then it would look like this. You would not be able to see the text. So I can then just select my text, click on Arrange and bring to front, and then it's to the front. So that is also really something that I use often when I'm doing digital planning, just to arrange your layers a bit better. Also, what you will see here, all this writing is not my handwriting. I don't have this perfect handwriting, but I still get the feeling of handwriting using the scribble feature. So I'm not familiar with how other apps do this. I'm pretty sure they will do the same thing. GoodNotes just feels really effortless when you're doing this. But with my text tool selected, when I tap now with my Apple Pencil, you'll see the keyboard doesn't pop up. That's because I can use the scribble feature, which is a feature on iPad, and I can just write whatever I want, and then it will convert it into text. And this is just really helpful if one, you don't think your handwriting looks neat and you want a cute look for what you're writing, this is a great option. Or if you just prefer the look of a font, a certain font, then just do this. If you're planning on using the scribble feature, make sure that when you go into settings and to Apple Pencil, that the scribble feature is turned on. So here you can see it has a little toggle here, and you can also do the try scribble, which will just take you through all the features of scribble and how to erase different things. So I highly recommend just checking that this is turned on if your scribble isn't working correctly. You will see this is what my default looks like. Yours probably will look a bit more plain. The font that I have here is Cashmere Moon. This is a font that looks a lot like handwriting. Another great option that I used for so long is this handwriting font. It's a whole bundle of handwriting fonts. I also recommend this a lot if you're looking for fonts that look like handwriting. As you can see, this is what it looks like. I think it looks pretty cool and it looks like handwriting. So once you have your font that you want and you want to save this so that every time you write with Scribble, then it will look like that. Make sure you style your text to the font that you want and also the size that you want. Then when you've selected that, make sure you click on this T with the little heart icon and select Save as Default. So when you tap on that, it will save that as your default style of text. So then again, whenever you write, it will be as default something that you've set it to, a size and a certain font, which saves you a lot of time. So that is another tip that I have for you. Now, of course, my favorite part of digital planning is the decorating, as you can probably tell by the spreads that I have. And I often bring out free sticker templates. So I'll have all the ones that I have there on my website. I will have that linked down below so you can find some that you want. So for instance, this September sticker pack, I've used this in September, October, and November. But it just has some washi tape stickers. But yeah, I highly recommend looking into getting stickers, even if it's just free stickers. You don't have to go and buy some. But for instance, my reading journal, I actually have a pack on Etsy that you can buy. That's just a set of different bookish stickers. Usually stickers, you will have a few options of how you can download them, whether you buy them from me or other people on Etsy. Usually you have the option for either something like this, which is a GoodNotes document that you import, and then it already has these stickers cropped and ready for you to use. So all you need to do is just use your image tool, select and copy that and paste it to whatever journal you want it in. So this is one option. Another option for GoodNotes users specifically is the option for an elements collection. Now, if you don't know what elements are, it's this section right here where you can either save stickers, like I said, or you can literally turn anything that you've made in GoodNotes into an element. So for instance, if I want to reuse this certain element, which is basically a highlighter and text, I can select it, go to this option here and select add element, and then it will save it to whatever collection I want. So I have a bunch of collections here. So I can just save it to whatever I want. So now when I go to that section in elements, here you can see I can then reuse that. You can even use the lasso tool to select like the text, and you can even change something to this. But I have a whole video going into some tips and tricks for GoodNotes, which I will have linked in the description that goes more into detail about this. But yeah, Elements tool, really great. And you can also import collections that are stickers that people have created with just images that you can quickly access from the Elements toolbar. That's also another way you can have your stickers saved to GoodNotes. And then the last option is just having the PNG images available to you. So that's what I usually also have when I release sticker packs. Especially if you're not a GoodNotes user, this is probably how you'll be using these digital stickers, just because you don't have sticker sheets or elements. So then you just have the image that you can now copy and then paste to whatever app you're using. So yeah, I absolutely love using stickers in my planners. And if you're a GoodNotes user looking to get more into the stickers and all the things you can do on iPad regarding stickers, I will have videos linked in the description. But yeah, that's just a quick but not so quick introduction to stickers. Also, using a bunch of cute colors and color palettes is just one of my favorite things as well. I will have pictures on the screen of hex codes that I love to use in my digital planners. So if you don't know what hex codes are, it's these codes right here. So if I go to my color palette to custom, you will see this option for hex. So if I'm in a pink color, and I go to custom, you'll see this is the hex code for that color. So you just copy those codes and then paste them into here and add them as a preset. And then you can have those color palettes as well. But yeah, I have ones for pen and highlighter that you can use. And I guess that's digital planning in a nutshell. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you could learn something new about digital planning and get maybe more of an idea of what digital planning on iPad is. Make sure you check all the links in the description. I will try to link as many resources as I can for you guys so you can go get any of the things for yourself, the planners, the sticker packs, just all of that. So definitely go ahead and check in the description box for all of those things. Also, don't forget to check out the float folio case from Moft, linked in the description box below. I really have become so obsessed with this case, so I highly recommend you guys check it out. All right, that's all for me. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.